Ahoy and welcome back once again to I Like Watches. Now, some of you may have noticed a small reduction in the number of videos I've been uploading recently. There has been a very good reason for that. I've been busy replacing my kitchen. It's something I've been threatening to do for about 5 years. And I've finally gotten round to doing it. It is almost finished. But yeah, for the last 5 or 6 weeks, I've been spending a few days in the kitchen each week and then a few days out here producing content. But yeah, what that has meant is I've fallen behind a little bit. So I've got a few watches that I need to unbox and unwrap and prepare for review. And I thought I'd do it in front of the camera for you guys to see. I've got an Aquatico, a Bolony and a couple of San Martins, I think. So yeah, enjoy this sort of mass unboxing experience. Now, this first watch is a very new release. It is the SN0137. San Martin are referring to this watch as a pilot watch, but I think it resembles a field watch more than a pilot watch. It's available in 2 colours, green and black, and as you can see, they have sent me the green version. 38mm in diameter, NH35 sapphire crystal. This is one of their more affordable watches, so it is good to see them still using a piece of sapphire crystal. Flat sapphire crystal with AR coating. 100 meters of water resistance, so screw down case back and a screw down crown. Now just look at the size of that crown, very small, which is just one of the many reasons why I think this is more of a field watch than a pilot watch. Steel finishing is, well, matte. It's a sort of bead blasted finish. The strap is okay. The end of the strap is actually quite thick, and as you saw, it was a little bit tricky for me to get it through one of the retainers. It was just catching a little bit, but yeah, I mean, it seems to be a fairly nice single pass nylon strap. It's also good to see that they've matched the finishing of the buckle to the case. So yeah, a nice new release by San Martin, but probably not going to produce a full review. Not really a lot for me to get my teeth stuck into, is there? Now, this second watch by Bolony is also another very new release, and they've been working on this watch for quite some time, and I will definitely be producing a full review of this watch, primarily because it has a really interesting movement inside it, one that I don't think I've seen before, a Miota 9000 series movement, and as you can see, gorgeous dial with a couple of complications on it. It seems to be beautifully finished. And also, the packaging has been upgraded. I think Bolony are taking their brand places. They are clearly investing in improving not just their watches, but the overall buying experience. And yeah, this looks to be a really interesting new release by Bolony. Yeah, so can't wait to produce the full review of this one and take some incredible macro shots as well. So make sure you stick around, make sure you sub and hit that like button, and more importantly, hit the bell notifications icon so you're alerted for when I upload new videos. Now, this third watch is another San Martin, and this really is quite an interesting one. I'm seeing a few firsts on this one. I think the first thing you're going to notice is the hands. They've given it sort of squashed snowflake hands. The hour hand and the GMT hand have sort of, yeah, squished squares or diamonds on them, don't they? So it's a sort of loose take on the Tudor snowflake hands. But it's not just that. They've given this watch a Milanese strap, which I don't think I've ever seen from San Martin before. They've also provided some removable elements to this strap, and it has a clasp that I've never seen from San Martin before as well. They've used the movement that we've seen many times from San Martin, the NH34. It is, of course, a GMT watch, a very familiar watch. Looks to be beautifully finished. That steel bezel looks incredible. So yeah, I mean, there's some familiar elements. The specifications are fantastic, which I think we've all come to expect, but it's also quite unusual for them. Let me know what you think in the comments section. Does this Milanese strap with these sort of solid end links work? Do the squished snowflake hands work? I think there's lots to like about this watch, but there's also a few elements that I'm undecided on. So yeah, guys, let me know what you think of this watch in the comments section. The fourth watch is an Aquatico. Aquatico watches are available on AliExpress, but they're also available on a dedicated website. It's, I think, the first micro brand that's been been independent, but then started to offer their watches on AliExpress. And I do like this brand. They produce, on the whole, slightly larger than average watches, mostly dive watches. The build quality always seems good. There's definitely some decent value for money here, although they do that thing where they hike their prices and then offer decent discounts. So yeah, this watch is available for a reasonable price, and it is, again, quite an unusual one. A pilot watch with an aventurine dial. They've called it the Horizon Hawk, and I think it should have been called the Horizon Shark because it has 300 meters of water resistance. Have you ever known a pilot's watch to have that much water resistance? And it's a little bit unnerving, isn't it, when you have to have a pilot watch that's also very, very water resistant. Anyway, it houses the NH35 sapphire crystal stainless steel. Comes with a bracelet and a strap. Yeah, I'll definitely be reviewing this one as well, so make sure you look out for that. Right, I'm now on to the last watch that I'll be unboxing for you in this video, and it is another new release by Martin, the SN0125. It is a dive watch, and according to the listing, it is titanium and bronze. But I tell you what, there is some weight to this watch still. They're offering a couple of different versions with different markers on the dial. One of them's got a chapter ring, one of them doesn't. As you can see, I've been sent the watch with the chapter ring, or the minute markers, I should say, around the outside of the dial. It is a sandwich dial, yeah, and this one's got the triangular lume pip at the 12 o'clock. Very nice and substantial rubber strap. The buckle matches the finishing of the case. It is a sort of bead blasted matte finish. The bezel action on this one isn't great, but then that is something we have come to expect when it comes to dive watches with titanium cases. Have a listen. The alignment's also a little bit off on this one, which is a bit of a shame. That is quite unlike San Martin. This watch houses the NH35, quite an unusual dive watch. They've used some different materials, but they've also included some decent specifications. Sapphire crystal, of course, which I think we would expect. Decent lume as well, but yeah, this one is just another one that doesn't really float my boat, so I think it's highly unlikely I'll review this one. But guys, feel free to let me know what you think in the comments section. Right guys, that is your lot for today. I hope you enjoyed that unboxing extravaganza. Make sure you subscribe, hit the like button and the bell notifications icon to make sure you don't miss out on all of the full reviews that I will be producing over the next few weeks. Right guys, as always, a massive thank you from me to you.